up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MTG Malone. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It is a beautiful day, and that is why tonight there will be a live stream. If you didn't catch it already, it will be on Twitch and on YouTube. You will find both links down in the description. So at the same time, it will be today, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central European Time or 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So no matter where in the world you are, now you know the times. I checked it out just for you. And yeah, if you didn't do it already, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, share this video with your friends if you enjoy what you see. I would appreciate it very much. It helps the channel out a lot. And we're almost already there on our road to 1,200. We hit the 1,000 like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Not even 2 weeks ago. And we're almost already there. So this month was really freaking crazy, getting a lot of support, and I appreciate it so very freaking much. Honestly, thank you all. But enough yammering, let's get into the holy hammering. Holy Maloni is the name of the deck because Holy Maloni, it hits so freaking hard. It hits so freaking good. So this is a holy tribal deck. There's two creatures in here that have nothing to do with the holiness, and that is the Outset of Life's Bounty. And yeah, but it is just such a good creature in this deck that I had to put it in, and it is the Giant Killer. And it is also just such a good creature in this deck that I had to put him in. So these two are the only not holy creatures, but the Outside gives you protection and gives you lifelink, which is pretty good, and the Giant Killer takes care of big stuff that we don't want to see. For example, an Elder Gargaroth is something that we really don't want to see because all of our flyers, so we can take care of that pretty freaking easily. It is just so nice. But let's get to all the holiness. Alright, so let's start with the small stuff. We have the Speaker of the Heavens, and it is just so freaking good. I mean, look at this Robert De Niro. Isn't he just like looking like Robert De Niro? He is looking like Robert De Niro. So, this Speaker of the Heavens is just so good, especially if you equip him with the Maul of the Skyclaves. He will get +2/+2, and yeah, attack in for 3, give you an angel as soon as you're on 27 life. It is just so good. And with his vigilance, it is even freaking better. Then we have the Daxus. He is a demigod, so he is kind of holy. He's allowed in here. And he's also very important in this deck because all of the life gain that you can get with the Daxus. Also, as soon as you have 2 or 3 creatures out, he is just such a good blocker. Whenever a creature dies or enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life, and that is something that we absolutely want because we want to enable our Speaker of the Heavens and we want to enable our Righteous Valkyrie. But one thing after another. Then we have the Youthful Valkyrie first, and this beauty out of Kaldheim is just so freaking sweet. She's a 2 mana 1/3 with flying, which is by itself very freaking sweet. She survives a Bone Crusher Giant, which is very good, and as soon as you play another angel, she even survives a Frostbite and a Scorching Dragonfire, because whenever another angel enters the battlefield under your control, you put a 1/1 counter on her, and we have some angels to enable her, like the Righteous Valkyrie, as I already said. There's a 2/4 for 3, which is also pretty good. Pretty big booty. I really freaking love that with flying. And whenever another angel or cleric, which we have 2 of in this deck, so we have 2 other angels and we have another cleric, 2 other clerics, so we have even 3 more angels. I'm sorry. So we have 3 more angels apart from the Righteous Valkyrie. We have 2 kinds of clerics. So we will get a lot of life. You always get life equal to that creature's toughness when it enters the battlefield. And as long as you have 27 life, all of your creatures get +2/+2, which is so freaking game changing. So, the Righteous Valkyrie, pretty freaking good. The perfect curvature would be Speaker of the Heavens into Youthful Valkyrie, into Righteous Valkyrie, into Legion Angel. But we will talk about that one thing after another. So, let's talk about another angel here. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Alright, the Angel of Vitality. This is only available in Arena, but I really love this card. It is flying, a 3 mana 2/2, but whenever you would gain life, you gain 1 life +1, that much life +1 instead. So let's say that you have your Righteous Valkyrie out, you play your Angel of Vitality, you not only get 2 life, but you get 3 life. When the Speaker of the Heavens attacks in, you get 2 life. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield while your Dexes and your Angel is out, you get 2 life. And that is just something that we absolutely want. And as long as you have 25 or more life, she will be a 4/4. And that is so good. As soon as you're on 27 life and the Righteous Valkyrie is out, she is a 6/6 flyer in the air. Just insanity. Insanity. And that is just so freaking good. Now let's talk about some gods. We have the Heliod in here because it is just so good with this deck. Even if he's just an enchantment and you can't have him out for 5 devotion, which is pretty easily done in this deck, having him 5 devotion. Whenever you gain life, you put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. And there's so many ways to get life. With our Speaker of the Heavens, with our Dexes, with our Righteous Valkyrie. So we have, in every slot we have something to gain life, even in the later slots, but we will talk about that later. And if something doesn't have lifelink already, you can give it lifelink, put counters left and right. It is just so freaking sweet. And what would a holy deck be without another god in here? And that is why we have the Raydan, God of the Worthy. Against a mono red deck, you can always put down the shield, and yeah. If a source an opponent controls will de-damage, you prevent one of that damage. So all of their small stuff doesn't get in. And even, that is the craziest part that I have to learn. Even if they have the Dwarf out, the, what's his name again? The one that gives all creatures, if they deal damage, they deal +2 damage. They first need to deal that damage. So all the 1/1s don't deal damage to you. So that ability doesn't even trigger, which is so freaking good. And whenever you or another permanent you control becomes the target of a spell, your opponent has to pay 1 or it gets countered. And a lot of people just don't know the shield very well, so it is good. Will it come up? I don't know, because the Raydan God of Worthy is just so good by itself. So, it is a 2/3 for 3, and it is flying at Vigilance, and Snowlands your opponents play, enter the battlefield tapped. That is just so good, because there is a lot of people trying out Snowlands, and that is just so good. But non-creature spells your opponent casts would convert mana cost 4 or greater, cost 2 more to cast. And that is the important part here, because we can prevent a board wipe for 2 more turns, and that is just so good. If you play this on your turn 3, and your opponent is on his turn 2, they will have to wait 3 more turns to wipe the board, because all the board wipes cost 4, if not 3 if they have the Doomscar, but they have to play a Doomscar. But all the other board wipes, all the white and black board wipes, all will cost at least 6 to 7 mana, which is so freaking good. So that is a good way to protect your board. Also, she looks like an angel, and she is a freaking god. That is why she absolutely belongs in here. And then, of course, we have the Maul of the Skyclaves. It is just the Maul of the Skyclaves. It is just so freaking good. Equipped creature gets flying and first strike, +2/+2. You can enter it the battlefield, equip it immediately. This is one of the best equipments out there. Together with the Embercleave, this is one of the best freaking equipments out there. If you can play this turn 3 onto your Speaker of the Heavens, GG. G to the G. Alright, let's get into the 4-cost slot. We have 1 Legion Angel in here, because the rest of the Legion Angels is in our sideboard right over my head, because if you play Legion Angel, you can pull 1 out of your sideboard, which is so good. To refresh your hand, just get 4 freaking Legion Angels for sure. You play 1, you can be sure that the Legion of Angels will get down there and attack. And if you have your Righteous Valkyrie and your Youthful Valkyrie out, you will get a lot of value from that. Then a card that I absolutely love, that way too little people are playing, is MtgA, the freaking Diplomat. He is the reason I ever built my first Holy Tribal 3.5 months back ago, maybe even 4 months by now. It was one of my first decks. He is a Cleric, which is pretty good because of the Righteous Valkyrie, so you get 4 life when he enters the battlefield. And whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more creatures are attacking you, you draw a card. And whenever an opponent casts a second spell each turn, you draw a card. So if they want to play 2 cards, you draw a card. If they want to attack with 2 creatures, you draw a card. And he has lifelink. So it is just so freaking sweet. Let's just say that they play 2 creatures and attack with 2 creatures in the same turn. You draw 2 cards during their turn. And what is one of the biggest weaknesses of mono white? Drawing freaking cards. Yes, I said it. Give us card draw, Wizards of the Coast. Give us some card draw. So, and then one card in here. It is only a one-off, but it is just, I didn't know what to put in, and I said, you know what? I want that card. I really freaking love the Angel of Destiny. Holy smokes. It is just so freaking sweet. Look, just look at the design. 6 wings. It is so amazing. It looks so cool, and it is so freaking sweet. It is a 5-mana 2/6. You might say, what? That is weird, but I think you know the card. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you both get that much life. So they won't lose anything, but you will get a lot of life. It has double strike, so if this attacks in alone, it will be attacking for 4. And you get 4 life. And at the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 more life than your starting life total, each player that was attacked by the Angel of Destiny will meet their destiny and freaking die, man. Freaking die. Heavy metal. So, this is insanity. Trust me, as soon as you are able to attack in once with the Angel of Destiny, it is over. Because, let us just say that you get in, you have a Speaker, you have a Daxus, you have a Righteous Valkyrie on the freaking field, and maybe even an Angel of Vitality. So, you have these 4 on the field, and then you put down your Angel of Destiny. You will get 7 life because of your Righteous Valkyrie. Then you attack in with everything. You have 2, 4, 6, 7 more. You will have 14 life gained that turn. So all of your creatures will be pretty freaking big because of the Righteous Valkyrie. And the next turn, this will be a 4/8. A 4/8 because of your Righteous Valkyrie. And if you have 2 Righteous Valkyries out, this will be a 6/10. A 6 freaking 10. And then it is just G to the G. Getting to over 70 life with one single attack as soon as the Angel of Destiny is out, trust me, is freaking not unrealistic, but super possible. Alright, so then we have to Emiria's Call. It is a land, it is pretty sweet, and yeah, if you don't use it as a land and you get into the end game, you have 2 angels, all of your creatures get indestructible, so you can swing in without any repercussions and just finish the game. And you get 8 life if your Righteous Valkyrie is out, which is just so freaking good. Then we have 1 Castle Ardenvale, just one of them because of the beautiful, beautiful tokens. And then we have 21 beautiful Bob Ross Plains. Oh, I am so peaceful here. So this is the Holy Maloni deck. It is very good, it is very fun, it is very holy. Alright, I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you in those holy games. Alright, so the game was lagging a little bit here, but we are ready to go. The Angels, the holiest of them all. The opponent goes first, but we have a nice hand here. I wouldn't throw that away. I would never throw that away. If we can draw some lands here, we're totally freaking, and we draw a land. Pretty freaking sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. So what's up with the game? Lagging a little bit today? I hope that it's just my imagination. Alright, the Speaker of the Heavens is ready to rock. He has a Knight. Okay. But we have a Daxus now. That is pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. He has first strike, so yeah, I shouldn't attack in. And yeah, next turn we can play the Youthful Valkyrie. And get some life. Our Speaker of the Heavens will get triggered. The Scorching Dragonfire. Okay, I gotcha, my friend. I gotcha. But yeah, we can protect pretty well from the Youthful Knight here. But the Scorching Dragonfire was a pretty good draw, not gonna lie. Especially now that we have another Speaker of the Heavens. And yeah, we will attack in. If he blocks here, I'm totally fine with that. Getting rid of his red Weasel Red Cap is pretty sweet. Okay. Okay. Can we find one more land to get the Mangara on the field? Would be sweet. Oh, that hurts. That freaking hurts. The Righteous Valkyrie is a pretty nice pickup here. So, We're chilling for one turn. Let us see what he does here. I don't think he has another inspiring veteran. Otherwise, yeah, it would be just pretty bad. The Basri Acolyte. Where is he putting it? On those two. Okay. So... I don't think that I will block here. I don't think that I will block here. We now have the Angel of Vitality, which is pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking good. So that means that we can attack in with the Righteous Valkyrie. Finally attack in a little bit. And yeah, we got some life back. I think maybe we can even throw the Speaker of the Heavens under the bus. We will see. Let's just hope he doesn't have an Embercleave here. If he has an Embercleave, that would be pretty bad. What is this? Okay. Interesting. Pretty freaking interesting. Alright, yeah, I can block this one. So, we really need like mana here. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you so much. That is everything I wanted. A mana. Yes, yes. We're also getting a lot of life back, which is pretty sweet. So, we need this one to block. So, we're getting in with these two. But slowly but surely, we will dwindle him down. Watch him dwindling down. Alright. What? Okay. Alright. Interesting. Pretty freaking interesting. So, but I still think... Wait, let me see. We have 4, 8, 10, 12 on the field. I think putting down another Righteous Valkyrie here is just a little bit smarter, because we will get a lot of life back. So, this one we won't block. This one either, that's 9. This is, with this it's 13. If we block these two as well, yeah, we need to block something. But we will see, we will see. We're getting in for some damage now. We are getting in for some damage now. Yeah, if I do it like this, next turn we have him. He needs to have something real good here. He needs to have something real good. I mean, we can just block. We can just block all of these angels. Okay, we freaking got him. We freaking got him. So this is 9, 13. That's not even enough to kill me. That's not even enough to kill me. GG GFSP fan, we got you with the Holy Tribal. Oh. Alright, the first game was everything I wanted this game to be with this deck. So sweet. Oh, my green screen's acting up. Obsolete. Will we make you obsolete? We have a pretty good starting hand, but we're going up against the Yorion. So, yeah. We need to be very careful here. Need to be very careful. What kind of Yorion deck is he playing? Alright, we all know what kind of deck he's playing. He's playing an Emergent Ultimatum deck. So... I think we want to have our angels ready to rock as soon as possible. But going angel into vitality here is also pretty sweet. And we can always put down the Daxus later. Alright, getting the Yorion into his hand. Drawing another land here. Not the best, but also not the worst. Alright, getting in for 3. Getting some more life with our Speaker of the Heavens. So, this is looking pretty a-okay. Put it... And it just surrenders! We made him obsolete! Come on! Yeah! What was that about? What was that about? Makeemscoop.exe? Download it, my friends. Just download it. I mean, a free win is a free win. who would I be to complain about that? Luso Azteca. We are going first with a pretty nice hand. All we need is one more land, and we're kinda super golden. But we will see. We will see. Otherwise, we can just survive for 1 or 2 turns, but we have no clue what we're up against with the awesome Liliana sleeves. Alright, that is not a land, but it is still a-okay. It is still a-okay. We're still getting in for some life, and sooner or later we will draw land, and until then we can always protect our dexes. Okay, he's Dimir. I don't like that. I really don't like that. So, are you taking care of my dexes immediately, my friend? Are you taking care of him immediately? Already outside. Okay, I totally get that. But we're still getting some life, and maybe we're even drawing a land here. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord of Magic. That is exactly what I wanted. We don't even know who is the Lord of Magic. Must be someone evil. Alright, next turn we're putting down the Redain. But first we're attacking in. First we are attacking in. Doesn't do anything. Will he counter the Redain? I mean, he's playing Snowlands, so he totally should counter the Redain. He does. Okay. So, but these are 2 different mana. Alright, the Maul of the Skyclaves here is pretty sweet. And I don't want to overextend. I still fear a Shadow's Verdict, so I really don't want to overextend here. But we're still getting in for 6, which is pretty sweet. And if he has a Maul of the if he has a Shadow's Verdict here, we have another Righteous Valkyrie, so yeah. But he also needs a land and a Shadow's Verdict. Luso Azteca. What have you got for me? Is the Shadow's Verdict incoming? The Ashiok, interesting. If you return something, your creature will be, your Ashiok will be dead. So, he returns the Daxus. Alright, totally get that. We're exiling the Angel of Destiny. No need to keep him here. Now we also have the Speaker of the Heavens. So first things first, we're attacking the Ashiok here. Wait, this is Angels and Clerics. Let's try to be cheeky. Let's try to be cheeky. I mean, if he doesn't have an answer here, we get so much life here. He really needs a board wipe. But we will see. We will frickin' see. He surrendered as well. Oh, the power of the Holy Tribal is so real. So freaking real. So yeah, what's up? People scooping left and right. We are running over Yorians. We are running over Night decks. I mean, that Night deck was crazy. Kitty. Kitty. Will you be the one? We're going first with a pretty freaking sweet hand. We don't have a turn 2, but we have a turn 1 and a turn 3. So let's put the bear on white, because we're white. Alright. Is this a, yeah, maybe it is. We will find out. A freaking Tybalt's Trickery deck. It sure looks like it. There is one every season. If he plays red, I'm going to be screaming. Oh, he's not. He is not. Alright. Good to see. Oh, what a sweet freaking pickup. What a sweet freaking pickup. If he is Death Touch Tribal, yeah, it sure looks like it. It sure looks like he is Death Touch Tribal. Alrighty. So right now we don't have an answer for the Finn, but very soon we will have. Very soon we will have an answer. We just need to be a little bit faster than him. That is all we need. The Moss Viper. And a Maya Triton. So he has them all. He has all the freaking Death Touchers. Yeah, getting rid of one of them is pretty good. Is pretty freaking good. But now we have the Maul of the Skyclaves. Yeah, I think I will put down the Mangara. Get some life. Attack in. So, if he attacks in with more than one creature, we even draw a card. But we still need to be a little bit careful here. And yeah, he does attack in with 2 creatures, with 3 of them even. That is just so good. So freaking good. Alright, we're getting rid of one of those creatures. There's not much we can do about it. We need to freaking do it. Otherwise, we're kinda boned. But now we have the Maul of the Skyclaves, which is a pretty sweet pickup here. Alright, and the Daxes. But we only have enough to do it here, yeah. But we're still in it. We're still in it. So we can't really do anything here. We need to block away. We need to freaking block away. He attacks in with all of them. Okay. That is fine with me. That is abso-freaking-lutely fine with me. Okay. But we still have stuff to do, like, for example, a Daxus into a freaking Maul of the Skyclaves. So, what you gonna do, my friend? What you gonna do? You kinda need to attack in here. He has another Death Toucher. Alright. But we have an Angel of Destiny now. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And pretty soon we will just be attacking in as well. So you can do whatever you want, but you need like 2 Death Touchers more than this. Yes, yes. Next turn, we just win with the Angel of Destiny against the Finn. Oh, that even rhymed. So sweet. Yeah, he's thinking about his life choices here. He has another Moss Viper, but he can't really do anything. We're putting down the Righteous Valkyrie. So much life gain. We're putting down the Angel of Vitality. So much freaking life gain. Oh, we're on 60. 60 freaking life. Angel of Destiny beat down. Oh, 74 life. What? Oh man, yes, craziness. No rank up. Craziness. We're going first, and this is a pretty sweet hand if we draw one more land, which seems to be the theme, as I said, today. Oh, he already has these sweet sleeves. Oh my lord, they're so freaking amazing. I want them all. I just want them all. Alright, can we draw a land? And even if we don't, going Youthful Valkyrie into Daxus is not even that bad. We're up against another mono white deck. Okay. Oh freaking K, we found the Youthful Valkyrie. We found another land, which is pretty freaking sweet. So I still think, well no, I think I will put down the Angel of Vitality or the Daxus. I still haven't decided yet. I still have not decided which one I put down first. But yeah, we will see. We have our Giant Killer ready. If he has the give +1 to a target creature, the Sword of the Realms. Interesting. Pretty interesting. So I think I'm putting down the Daxus here first. And then I'm getting in with the Youthful Valkyrie. Seems good. Seems pretty good. So this costs 2 to equip. Which is a pretty hefty price if you ask me. Does he have the hammer? It sure looks like he does. Sure looks like it is hammer time. He has the Luminarch Aspirant. That is also pretty a-okay to me. Pretty a-okay to me. Putting it onto itself. Okay. Good choice. Good choice. Not gonna lie. But we're still getting a lot of life. So I think we're first putting down the Angel of Vitality. So we are getting a lot of life. And then we can still keep our Outside of Life's bounty, just in case. Just in case. And then we're attacking in with the Youthful Valkyrie here. Seems pretty legit. Seems pretty legit. Alright, so what is he doing? If he puts the hammer onto his Luminarch Aspirant and he doesn't have another land, he does have another land. Okay, so it could be hammer time. Could be freaking hammer time. But we're still getting in there every single turn for a lot of fun. That seems pretty sweet to me. And yeah, Maybe we can even repeat the last game, which was crazy. 72 life. Okay, he's thinking about putting something onto his Luminarch Aspirant. But he doesn't do anything here. Getting in for 3. Okay, you didn't put the sword onto it before. So we could get... yeah, but I think he will just sacrifice his outside of life's bounty. Which is honestly okay to me if he does. If he does, that is honestly okay to me. Okay. If he wants to do that, we just protect our Dexes here. Get some tasty life. Alright. Whatever floats your boat, my man. Whatever floats your boat. He will do the same, but that is still fine with me. Nothing really happened here. Nothing really freaking happened. Alright, we're putting down... And he just surrenders! What's going on today? These are the fastest games ever. What is going on today? Come on, so sweet, the Holy Tribal. Hallelujah. Oh my lord, what is happening? The Holy Tribal is upon us. The Holy freaking Tribal is upon us. Dragon Crusher. Crazy. Should have played the stack all along. Alright, the opponent goes first, but that is fine. We have a Daxus into Maul of the Skyclaves, which is pretty sweet, and maybe sooner or later we'll even be able to play our... I think I will keep the Giant Killer here. Maybe even play our Emiria's Call, but for now it really looks like we could. It really looks like we could. Okay. So let's try to bring the Daxus down. Let's really hope he doesn't... He does have a Bone Crusher Giant. He does have the Bone Crusher Giant. That is bad. That is bad. So, our Daxus is gone. Daxus is gone. But we have the Giant Killer for this situation. But he's playing an Annex. Interesting. Pretty interesting. But now we have 2 Giant Killers, which is also pretty good. So we can get rid of some stuff. And we're only 2 lands away. The Phoenix of frickin' Ash. Alright. So we're destroying the Annex here immediately. And yeah, we can put down the Giant Killer with the Maul of the Skyclaves, which is pretty sweet. Now we even have the Speaker of the Heavens with the Maul of the Skyclaves. That is even better because of the lifelink. That is just so much better because of the lifelink. And he only has 2 snow-covered lands, so he doesn't have the ability to frostbite us here yet. Not yet. The Bone Crusher Giant into Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me, game? Oh, come on. What are the freaking chances? But we're still pretty close to getting down our Emiria's Call, which is crazy. But he wasted 2 cards on that, so yeah, we're still kind of happy. And he has the Embercleave, doesn't he? He does have the freaking Embercleave. So we're still getting rid of the Phoenix here. Oh, he doesn't have the Embercleave. Well, we're still getting rid of the Phoenix here. Why shouldn't we? We have another Giant Killer that we can throw down. And soon we have our Emiria's Call. All we need is 1 more land. Oops. Why did he oops me? Oh, because it has First Strike. Oh, I'm not so smart sometimes. Just not so smart sometimes. So, we only need 1 more land for the Emiria's Call. And then we're kind of super good. Then we are kind of super good. The Fervent Champion. Alright. You could still have the Embercleave. And here comes the Bone Crusher Giant. So let us see what he does here. Alright, getting in with everything. So we absolutely need the life here. We absolutely need the life here. That is why I sadly need to do it like this. Oh, he can just... Oh man, we didn't get the life. Did not get the life. But we're still taking care of the giant killer here. Going down to 2, which is pretty dangerous. Not gonna lie. But we have a Dexus now, which is pretty good. Pretty freaking good. So we're getting some life here. All we need now is one more. So this becomes a 3-3. And he can't push it this turn. He cannot push it this turn. And we can always tap something down if we want to. And I think I want to. Another Fervent Champion, alright. But does he really attack in here with everything? He does attack in with everything. Interesting. Are we dead? Are we just freaking dead? Did I not pay enough attention? No, we aren't dead. We aren't dead. And he gets in for 2 damage here. Losing his Phoenix. He can't be playing it again. We're getting some life, which is pretty good. And all we need now is to find a land. Yes, we found a freaking land. Alright, let's get the angels down. Comeback of the century freaking initiated. So, they don't have haste. They don't have haste. They don't have vigilance here. But I still think that I can afford to attack in with one of those. And I think it's going to be the Dexus. Because with the giant killer I can still tap something down. Which is pretty good. Which is pretty freaking good. Alright. Alright. He's not attacking in, I think. Wouldn't be the smartest idea ever. Now we even got an outside of life's bounty. Which is pretty freaking good. Alright. So we're getting in with one small angel here. One small angel. We can always tap something down at the beginning of his turn. Always sacrifice the outside of life's bounty to get some life back. But we will see what he does here. We will just see what he does. He has a freaking Torbrand top deck. What a champion. Are we using it like this? Let me see. Let me freaking see. So nothing of ours really dies here. And we will get some life. So let him attack in. Let us see what he does. He's pushing the Rimrock Knight. Alright, alright. So we're blocking the Bone Crusher like this. We're blocking the Rimrock Knight here. Blocking the Fervent Champion like this. Not losing any life here. And we're losing a lot of life here with... But do we get him next turn? Do we get him next turn? 14. Let me see. This is 4, 8, 11. We would need our Rimrock Knight, our outside of life's bounty to survive here. But then we freaking die. Then we freaking die. But we get some life back here, which is pretty sweet. We're still tapping down the Torbrand, just in case we find something really good here. The Angel of Vitality is pretty good here, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So, can we afford to get in? He can bring back the Phoenix. The Phoenix will attack my giant killer. So we're on 13 here. He will have 3 creatures, maybe 4. But one of those we don't really care. So we're getting in for 6 here, and we can always tap something. And he surrenders! Holy smokes! He surrenders! Oh, my brain! My freaking brain, what was that? Oh, 6 and Oh, Maloney, holy Maloney, 6 and freaking no. Holy Maloney indeed. When I built this deck, I never thought that I would go unbeaten. I thought mono red will give me some trouble. I thought maybe there will be some big green creatures that could give me some trouble. But sweeping a clean 6 and 0 with this deck was just freaking insanity. Holy freaking Maloney indeed. So I'm very proud of this deck. I am very proud. If you want to play a white, mono white deck that isn't a typical mono white deck, here you go. Here you go. Maybe you could switch out the Redain, put in another Youthful Valkyrie, maybe another Outside of Life's Bounty, but I think it is pretty freaking good. Also having 24 lands makes sure it is only 23 lands. So having 23 lands, no, it is 24. What am I saying? What am I saying? Excuse me. So it is even really possible to have your Angel of Destiny out on turn 5. It is just really freaking possible. And the Mangara, oh, I love you, man. I freaking love the Mangara. And the one game where we won by the Angel of Destiny, that was literal insanity. So a lot of people scooped very early because they knew they have met their maker, and that is just what I want people to do, scooping left and right. So it was a very fun ride. I had a lot of fun today. And yeah, I hope that I will see you in tonight's live stream. If you're watching this after the live stream, I'm sorry. There will be another live stream very freaking soon, so don't you worry about it. So, this was the Holy Maloney, and I will see you all tomorrow.